Welcome, race fans. Here we are at Kansas tonight with the Maximum Speed Racing League and the Chevy trucks. So this should be looking at some of the times that are coming in here. Hopefully it's going to be a good race. Lots of folks in here already.
What you got for Travis?
Hey, what's going on, Rudy? How we doing tonight?
Give me a minute here. I'm gonna drag some guys down, and all these guys want interviewed before the race. So
Really?
yeah,
Pre-race interviews, huh?
Yeah. So hold on a minute here, okay?
We gonna start doing that every week?
Well, I don't know, but all these guys want to be drugged down and interviewed, so we're gonna drag them all down here, and we'll all get them all in here, and we'll talk to them as a group, I guess. One more here. Okay, we got you all in here. Let's start out. Josh Morgan, what is your goal here for tonight?
I'm a little bit down in points for these two races. Been having a couple bad days, so I got to get a good finish here and work my way back up in points.
Okay, how does the truck feel out there for you tonight?
It feels really good. It might say I'm slow in practice, but race trim in this truck is pretty solid. I think I can pass a lot of trucks here at Kansas.
All right, looking forward to the end of the season here. We have only got 2 more races after tonight. Not sure exactly what we're going to run next season. We've been kind of kicking it around about maybe the B-Car Series. Are you going to be back and possibly to run the B-Car Series if we run that? I'm not sure yet.
I love running in this league, so I'll probably run anything you give me.
All right, well, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Well, probably, I'm not sure exactly, but we might take a week off or something like that, and then we'll be back at it as soon as we can get the schedule worked up and everything. But anyhow, we wish you the best of luck out there tonight, Josh, and try to get it into victory lane and get it in there safely. Don't forget, you only have 14 incidents, and you're disqualified tonight, so...
I'll try my best to get up there.
Okay, thanks for talking with us, Josh. All right, Thomas Keene, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you heard me what I was asking these guys. What is your plan for tonight?
Well, I feel pretty good about this track. I'm having the outside groove. I like these kind of tracks where you get only one groove and everyone's has run in the same line. We should make some good green flag runs here tonight, and been having a lot of practice here. I think I could definitely run in the top 10 all night. Try to keep this truck clean, try to be up there near the end, and try to go after win number 3 tonight.
Well, that would be really awesome. I'm not exactly sure where you are in the points, but only 2 races left after tonight. Man, it's going to be tough here to finish the season out and try to get get some wins. You got some pretty tough customers to follow. Christopher Hurlow battling for the championship. Had some company there with Daniel Smallwood. I think Daniel kind of fell back last week, had a bad week. But looking forward to this week. What do you think some of the rest of the season here is going to bring you? Let's see. We're going to be looking at Bristol next week, and then the final Daytona.
Well, I think Hurlow's going to try to take it easy, but he's going to try to go after those wins or at least get good finishes so he can extend his points lead. I think Smallwood and them, they're going to try a little bit harder. They're going to try strategies on pit road to get them in front of Hurlow near the end and try to get some points on him, because Hurlow's been tough all season. He's been up there top 10, top 5. That's, you don't need wins to prove it. All he's got those 2 wins. You just need good finishes. And he's got that. That's going to help him get this championship, I think, because he's been really dominant this whole season.
Yeah, we see that a lot, even in the real world. Consistency, you up there and you can win a championship. You don't even have to win a race. Just be consistently in that top 5 every week. But you've been having a pretty decent season. So, I don't know. I think going into tonight's race here at Kansas, I think a lot of people here and there, but I think for the most part, as good as the truck is here, I think it's probably going to be maybe even tighten up the points just a little bit more, or maybe keep them the same. It's kind of a wishy-washy way to think about it, I know, but I think it's going to be a pretty good race tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this track is fun, but you gotta be careful. It's tight, and people are gonna be making. So we just take our time. These 75 laps should be fun.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, you looking forward to next season, no matter what we run?
Oh yeah, it's like you said, if it's the B cars, I love the B cars. We had that Wednesday night series, I was doing really good in this. So if it's the B cars or any series, I'm looking for the challenge. Should be fun.
All right, Thomas. Well, good luck tonight, and go get them, brother.
10-4, Rudy. Thank you so much, man.
Yep. All right, Kirk Mills, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. How you doing?
All right. Well, Kirk, you heard what I've asked these other folks here. Is I know you guys are probably getting ready for your drivers' meeting, but they better not drag you out of the channel because I'm talking to you. Okay. But anyhow, what are you looking for? What kind of a plan are you gonna of attack that you're gonna have here tonight?
Well, from what I'm seeing, the whole entire top, top 14 is pretty much in the same range, just like half a second within there, here and there. But what my plan is, I'm planning to just try my best to stay in the front, try to just stay ahead of the trouble instead of behind, having the trouble happen in front of me. I don't want to be around that. So hopefully we'll be able to get this number 42 Domino's Chevy Silverado into victory lane tonight.
All right. Well, you know, coming back here and getting into some of these races is pretty good to see you back in here. But what is your plan for next season? Are you coming back here to wherever we race?
Oh yeah, I probably am. It's just putting in my own little opinion here. I think it'd be cool if you guys brought the Gen 6 in and did some Gen 6 racing. But I mean, heck, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm definitely going to be back around next season, and I really do enjoy what y'all do, and it's really big fun. And it's just that I'm happy that I'm able to race with you guys, no matter what the week is and stuff like that. I almost didn't make it tonight, but I'm glad I did because I was able to hang out with you guys. And one more thing. Last couple weeks I have not done too well, but hopefully I'll be able to make it more entertaining.
All right. Well, good luck tonight. Thanks for talking with us.
All right. No problem, buddy. You have broadcasting in. Don't.
All right, man. All right. Hold on a minute, guys. Don't black flag these guys or get calls because I'm doing pre-race interviews. Okay. Thank you.
That's fine.
Okay. Wood, you're next. You got in plan for tonight?
Now let's just try to go out and finish ahead of everybody else that's ahead of me in points, try to win a championship.
All right. Well, I know last week you had a pretty rough week. What are you going to do tonight to try to get that back?
Just try to stay in the lead and try to pitch strategy just to get in the lead and try to win this race. Maybe top 5. That's all I can get.
Well, that's definitely a good thing. Boy, I'm dropping frames like a son of a gun here. I don't know, man. This is... I hate this. Anyhow, well, we wish you the best of luck out there, and we want a good, clean, safe race. 14 incidents. I know it doesn't sound like very much. You know, you think about 14 incidents is quite a bit. I know it doesn't take much to get incidents, but if you can run a good, clean, safe race out there, 14 incidents is quite a bit. So.
Yep, all I can do is try to stay clean and hopefully all the others get incident points and get some, gets me a bonus and try to have some go down to points.
Right. All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck out there, Daniel, and hopefully we'll see you in Victory Lane here soon. You know, I'd like to see you up there in the points. Need to have somebody up there challenging Christopher Hurlow for that championship.
Yeah, I want to say one thing. Happy early birthday to Dale Earnhardt Jr.
All right. Okay. Good deal. All right. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay. I put Daniel up there for the drivers' meeting. I got one more to go.
Who all was in there?
James Lehman, Daniel Smallwood, Kirk Mills.
That's fine.
Okay, but I put him up there for the drivers' meeting.
That's fine. I'm not worried about those guys.
Okay. Okay, James Lehman, you got a copy.
Yes, I do, Rudy.
Okay, what is your plan for tonight? Because I know it's coming down to qualifying time. Let's kind of make this quick. The only one out here that I didn't get a chance to talk to, I did talk to the admin who told them, do not give you EOLs or black flags for me talking to you in here, okay? So, because you missed the driver's meeting. But I was a little late because everybody wanted to talk to me. They should have been in here about 6 hours before and talking to me. But anyhow, good luck out there tonight, James. What are you looking at for next season? Are you planning on coming back and running whatever we run?
Oh yeah, definitely. Next season will be my 4th season with you guys. It really doesn't matter what I run because most likely I'll be in the top 10.
All right, well, go get them tonight, brother. Like to see you in Victory Lane.
I might make it. I'm not really too fast here. I wasn't fast when they went here with the Gen 6 and NIS, so you'll see me at least finish in the 10, but not in the Victory Lane.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Thanks. You too.
Okay, Scott. Qualifying is starting here, so we're going to go ahead and play our national anthem.
Sounds good to me.
Of course, I don't know, YouTube's just being retarded. It's
Good job on those interviews, Rudy.
yeah, hold on a minute here. I'm going to play the national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay, Scott, we're back.
All right. So how you doing tonight, Rudy? You doing all right, buddy?
I'm doing okay, yeah, doing good. How about you?
No complaints. I had to rush to get home, but and I'm still kind of doing a couple things here, but all's good.
Very good, very good. Well, quickly here, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Sim Garage, for button boxes and some software, getting into other things, but check them out at simgarage.com. Does do custom button boxes to your liking. You tell him what you want, and he will build it handmade. So thank you, simgarage.com. Check them out.
Thank you, Steve.
I did a race the other day, Scott, and he actually sponsored the race, gave him some discounts on some button boxes for prizes, and
That's cool.
Yeah, and man, we plugged the crap out of them. So
did anybody take advantage of that afterwards?
I don't know. Don't know. I haven't talked to Romer over there, the guy that has the league. I haven't talked to him, but I'm sure he got some business out of that.
Right on. Good to hear that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people watch that video. Well, Tommy Lee on the top of the board right now with a 30.672. Very good.
You know, Rudy, just while we're sitting here, a lot of those guys were talking about championships, and honestly, Rudy, I think William Kirk might be the only one that really has a shot to steal the championship away from Christopher Hurley.
Oh, yeah? With
everybody else is 30 points or more back. I mean, William Kirk's within 25, and it's even going to take a small miracle for him to catch up.
Well, but we have seen...
That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, we have seen weirder things happen, though, and, you know, going into...
I'm not saying it can't happen.
Yeah.
I just don't. My personal opinion is I just don't think it's going to happen. Yeah. I mean, you know, wishful thinking. I don't blame the guys for thinking the way they do and looking at it like that, but it's going to take a massive meltdown for Hurlo not to win it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to be having our YouTube drawing here probably the next few days here. We're going to be having the YouTube drawing for 500 subscribers. We're going to be giving out $50 to one lucky YouTube subscriber. So make sure you do subscribe to the channel to get your name put in the drawing for $50.
It's hard, cold cash, folks.
Yes, sir. So
bear with me for just one second. I'll be back in just a second.
Yes, sir. Open qualifying here that these guys do run the first part of this race. Open qualifying, and then we'll have knockout qualifying, which is the second round of qualifying. The top third of the field will get a second chance to go out and try to better their times. So we'll see if these guys got what it takes to get up there on the top spots. Wow, Matthew Breckel, man, coming alive here, tying second place Ryan Ayers with a 7:02. That's pretty awesome. Man, turning up the heat. Good job, Matthew.
All right, Rudy, sorry about that.
Yeah, fine. So, what's going on, Scott? Any luck with any new members in your league?
Actually, no. I had to be away for the whole weekend. I had to go down to Naples and help out with my mom down at her house this past weekend, so I didn't get a chance to.
Doggone it.
Yeah, life got in the way this weekend, and Rudy, to be honest with you, the more I think about it, the more I look at it, the more I just don't think it's going to happen, because I have noticed that to get one of these leagues off the ground, you basically have to put your life into it for a couple months.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's the part where I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm just, honestly, I was thinking earlier today if I should just give that Thursday night spot to Kerry and just let them have it and be done with it.
Well, that's up to you, but
I know I know it sucks, and I know I shouldn't throw in the towel, but it just the IndyCar interest just doesn't seem to be there. And, you know, I can come race here, or I can go race, you know, other leagues that have other vehicles. And, you know, unless we're going to race Indy, it's really, I'm not even really that interested.
Are you racing tonight?
What's that? No,
Are you
not
racing?
tonight.
Oh.
No, not tonight.
Okay.
I haven't even been on iRacing. I think I raced one race last week, and I wound up wrecking out one of my friends. He wasn't real happy with me, and so I haven't been on since. Like I said, I left town shortly thereafter, and just kind of been doing other stuff, watching football since I got home.
Well,
trying to get my fantasy football team to wake up. They finally did.
Well, give me 1 minute. I've got to make sure I've got my medicine taken before I get cranked up into this. So
definitely,
I'll be right back.
10-4.
Okay, I guess I'm back for a little bit here.
You're gonna have to call an ambulance over. No ambulance?
No. Nope, no ambulance. So a lot of guys I hear got their own agenda tonight, Scott. And looking at, you know, some of these times, I'm telling you what, these guys have picked it up a notch here. I don't know. It's like this track has like brought out some of the good in some of these guys, and maybe we're going to see a really good race here tonight. Looks like first round of qualifying's over, by the way.
At the end of a season will do that too. It kind of, you know, everybody's realizing the season's almost over, so
yeah, it kind of puckers up the rear end a little bit there, and I think these guys know they got to buckle down with only 2 races left after tonight. And you know, we know next week going into Bristol, that's going to be a tough race for these guys. You know, it's going to be a race of attrition, and just trying to get there to the end is going to be a chore, you know. So they want to run good here tonight, and then, of course, the season finale at Daytona. They know that's going to be a tough race, too.
the next race that I climb behind the wheel for will be Daytona.
All right. Well, it'll be good to see you out there again, because I like that in-race reporter was pretty cool last week.
Yeah, I had a couple people watch it, and they liked it too. They thought it was pretty cool.
Yep.
I was having a good run until I got into the wall, and then that pretty much killed my truck. And I might have had a podium. You know, I might have been able to get one with all them cautions. I might have been able to run with them boys had I not did that to myself. But,
yeah.
oh, well.
Yeah, you did. You were hooked up good. Yep, James Lehman said he would be in-car reporter tonight, you know, if you didn't show up. And I said, I'll keep that in mind, because I said it was really cool last week to have that. I've had that here and there, but, you know, a lot of people don't like to have me jawing in their ear while they're racing, you know, and I respect that. You know, that does kind of, it is kind of a little distracting, I think, but
to be honest, usually I don't like anybody saying anything, but it didn't bother me at all. I guess I'm so used to hearing your voice when I'm in here with you for broadcasting that it didn't even, it was just like second nature, you being there in the background.
Ah, good. It wasn't annoying then.
Not at all. No, if anything, you were giving me information as the race was going on.
Right. Ooh, Lee Bedsel into the wall. That's going to pretty much do his qualifying, and if you do, if you wreck, you can't come down pit road. If you come down pit road, your qualifying session is over. So it looks like he may be going to take it down and park it, but he's still in 8th place. That's a good starting place. A couple tenths off of the leader, but not bad.
So, Rudy, I kind of feel kind of jealous. You asked everybody else what their intentions were next season, but you didn't ask me.
Well, okay, what is your intentions of racing here next season?
Well, if it's all right with you, I'd like to join you again next season in the broadcast booth.
Well, all right. I'm loving it.
As far as racing, it's just, I'll take a look and see what you guys are going to be racing. Just to put it out there, I'd love to see you guys race IndyCar. I know it's not going to happen, but hell, I've got a voice here, so I might as well, voice my opinion.
Yeah. Well,
But,
nothing wrong with that. Ed and I, we've had about maybe 2 or 3 minutes to talk, and we're kind of leaning toward the B car, but I don't know. I've kind of got mixed emotions about it. I really like the B car, and they are awesome races. Always. They seem to be hooked up a little bit better at a lot of the tracks than the trucks do. Now, popularity-wise, I don't think they're as popular as the trucks, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Ed and I got to talk about it some more.
So what brought on the discussion of the change? Just to change it up and keep it fresh, or?
Yeah. Instead of just continuously. I mean, this is like the 6th season, I think that we've ran the trucks, and just something different. We'd like to run something different. I don't know. We might even maybe kick around the idea of maybe running some kind of a mix season or something. Maybe we'll run back and forth between the B car and the trucks or something. Maybe run the B car this week and the truck next week, and B car next week, truck next week. Back and forth.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and just keep it up between them, and we'll put the track accordingly. To what car or truck's going to be on. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, because Ed and I got to sit down and talk about it some more. We always involve the people into everything, and try to make it to where everybody got to pick and choose, and we put it as a vote to everybody. But I don't know. It seems like whenever we did that, people would leave, and I don't know why. They would leave running in that series. Now maybe that wasn't the premiere series. This is Tuesday nights, but even so, when we tried to run a second season with whatever mod, it just seemed like I don't know. They just didn't hang in there.
Sometimes when you get too many opinions, it causes problems as well.
That's true. Yep. But we'll just have to wait and see here. But anyhow, getting back to this drawing for the YouTube subscribers, I wanted to let everybody know that the program that we use is on my other computer. Now, I know there's going to be hate mails. There's going to be mails from people that are going to say it's cheating and they didn't get to see it. But there's no way that I can broadcast. I haven't tried it yet. Broadcast from my other computer and use the program live on YouTube, because I don't have a mic, and I don't even have the sound hooked up on that computer, and OBS won't even let me start it unless I've got something set. Okay, so what we were talking about doing was I'll put the names all in a hat, jumble them up, and let it stir for 5 minutes, and I'll start drawing names. And what I'm going to do is then I'll just take the names and I'll post them on the Facebook page, and so everybody can see who the winners are. I'll post them on the website, MaxSpeedTV website, and like I said, when it comes down to it, the winner will have 48 hours to get a hold of each other some way, email, whatever. I'll probably send them a message on YouTube, okay, because that's where I'll have their name. And if they don't get a hold of me in 48 hours, then we'll go on to the next guy down the list. So, but for $50,
can't beat hard cold cash, folks. Rudy, I brought Matt Burkhart down here. We did them pre-race interviews. I thought I'd bring Matt down here and interview him, if that's all right.
That sounds good.
Matt, you got a copy, buddy?
Rudy, Scott, how you guys doing tonight?
How you doing, man?
I'm ready to kick this off here at Kansas. I love this track. It's fast and slippery. I like it.
Yeah, you now that you've been here for a few weeks here in Max Speed Racing, you feel like you're going to find your niche and start moving towards the front? You did all right last week. You all the trouble you'd seen before and all the races you'd been in previously.
Yeah, you know, me and this Massey Ferguson Chevrolet, I think we're going to just take it easy at the first part of this race here and let things shake out and then try to make our charge probably the last 30 laps or so.
Any kind of battle plan for as far as the end of the race, or, you know, you're just going to take it as it goes?
Man, I think here you're just going to have to take it as it goes. Turn 4 has been slippery all practice long, so even the top guy's been spinning off that turn 4.
How you doing out there? Have you had any issues? Are you keeping the wheels under you?
Yeah, I'm keeping the wheels on. I see everybody spinning out. I haven't had that problem, so maybe I'm not attacking the corner fast enough.
Well, to answer your question that you sent me a minute ago, no, I'm not racing tonight. I'll just be up here in the booth tonight. I'll be back for Daytona in a couple weeks. Maybe we can work together out there in a couple weeks.
Heck yeah, man. I'll be your pushing machine.
What's your plan?
All right, buddy. Well,
what's your plan for next week,
ahead,
Matt? What's your plan for next week at Bristol?
Now, see, Bristol's my best track on the simulator, so I'm going to try to qualify her up front and keep it up there. I think if you keep it up front all night long, you'll stay out of the trouble behind you.
All right, good to know. Good to know. All right, well, good luck tonight, Matt. Wish you the best out there.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah, go get him, Matt.
Yeah, it's still dropping a frame here and there. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man. They've been really screwy lately. I tried some different things today, and it seemed to be okay, and then I don't know. I guess it is what it is. We just have to take it as we get it.
That's it, man. It is what it is, and it ain't much, right, Rudy?
All right. All right, a little less than 4 minutes here until we take the green flag. So make sure you got your bathroom break out of the way. You got something to drink, something to. You're ready for the duration here. 75 laps tonight. Not a long, a pretty good one.
Well, Rudy, I just did everything you just said, and I'm ready to go. I don't know about these boys, but I'm ready to go. 3 more races here in this season, Rudy. Season has flown by, man. I can't believe we're already down to the final 3 races.
I know it. It's going fast. I gotta check something. I don't know. It's kind of ticking me off about this YouTube thing. Why I'm losing frames so bad. I just don't get it.
Rudy, what'd you think about that collegiate football weekend we just saw this past weekend with the first time ever 5 top 8 going down in the same weekend?
I did not see it. I'm not much.
It was pretty wild, man. College.
Yeah. Not much into the college football.
Shaking up a lot. I'm a big Notre Dame fan, and they were on the team in the top 10 to get knocked off, but last play they had the ball. It's a beautiful thing. One of the magical Notre Dame wins. Now we just got to go down to Tallahassee in a couple of weeks and beat the Eagles and walk out of there undefeated.
Wow. About this. YouTube's telling me we're not receiving video data at a fast enough rate. You may experience buffering. Ensure your connection is fast enough, or consider using a lower bit rate. Now, I'm not lowering the bit rate, so that's what I always run.
Just might be your internet.
Something, I don't know.
Your internet may be lagging tonight.
I am gonna try something here, so hold on a minute. Try it again. Now it's saying it's okay, but I don't know, kind of weird. Something here, so hold on a minute. Well, I guess it's going to have to be good enough, and we'll see how this works out. I'm just going to let it go. Heck with it. It is what it is, right?
And it ain't much.
All right, just a few
I
seconds
always
left.
say that all the time.
Sean Butler going to be on the pole here. Pretty good sized field tonight, Scott.
Yeah, I was looking. I didn't see your boy Rush out there tonight. Rush not racing tonight?
No, he said he didn't. He's not feeling too good. A lot of people are coming down with this this stuff. I know Ed's not feeling good. He actually went to the doctor. He's been so sick. So
I hope it's not Ebola.
That's what Rush said. Like, whoa. All right, we're going to get down here and get everybody off of the grid. Let's see, Sean Butler taking the pole here. Congratulations to him with a 30.610. Tommy Lee on the outside of him in the number 33. In third, the number 42 of Kirk Mills. In fourth, the number 66 of Ryan Ayers. In fifth, the number 17 of Matthew Breckel. In sixth, the 85 of Stephen Pearson. In seventh, the number 8 of Daniel Smallwood. In eighth, the number 97 of Lee Bedsall. In ninth, our points leader, Christopher Hurlow, in the number 87. In 10th, the 01 of James Lehman. In 11th, the 378 of Vernon Margam. Go ahead, Scott. Sorry.
In 12th, the number 34, Chris Fires. In 13th, we just talked to him, the 04, Matt Burkhart. Starting on the outside of Burkhart is the number 4, is Timothy Lewis. Starting in 15th, this is 088 of Kevin Bonner. Starting 16th, number 5, Thomas Keene. Starting 17th, number 31. Roger and me. Actually, that whole row is not starting. My apologies. 19th is the captain, William Kirk. Kind of shocking to see him back there, but I'm assuming that's not qualifying him from his win last week.
Right.
Joshua Morgan starts 21st. Ed Hewitt 22nd. Brian Phillips 23rd. Brian Ray 24th. Mike Vining 25th. And rounding out the field tonight, Kevin O'Brien.
There you go. All right, getting back up here to our leaders. We're getting ready to roll off here.
Hell yeah. Good to be back at the racetrack, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
Traffic wasn't that bad getting in here today, and it's just good to be back here.
All right. These guys, I think, are chomping at the bit, ready to get this thing going.
Looks that way. Looks like a new paint scheme for the Sean Butler machine tonight, representing the prisoners of war.
Yeah.
Missing in action.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he had that Sunday night at Midnight Motorsports, and I asked him about it. He said, new paint scheme, and he said, yeah. So, yeah, nice looking. And we've got a couple of guys out here got paint schemes on their car. Tommy Lee and Lee Bedsall for Cancer Awareness Month of October. So thank you for that, guys. I appreciate that. Apparently Lee Bedsall painted them up.
As you said last week, Rudy, cancer sucks.
It sure does. Yeah, and I wanted to say Lee's got that on his truck as well. A Facebook group called Cancer Sucks. I'd like to thank them for all that they do for helping people with cancer. So thank you.
Well, here we go, Rudy. Get them cranked up.
All right, pace car's in, waiting on the green flag. Green, green, green. Good even start. Kirk Mills right there with Sean Butler gives him a shove down the front stretch. Going into the turn, looks like Sean Butler.
He's got a pizza delivered and he's on the move. Kirk Mills looking low, looking for the lead. They say 30 minutes or less, and he ain't kidding tonight, folks.
Yes, sir. Boy, really giving Sean Butler a what for right here. Tommy Lee trying to hang it with him on the outside.
Little wiggle there from the Domino's machine.
Oh.
Pushed that 33 up.
We got one into the wall.
Ooh.
Didn't see who it was. Ryan Ayers, I believe, into the wall. Stacks him up behind here, trying to get it back under power. He's got some serious damage on that truck too. Somebody got into the back of him. Anyhow, back up front, Kirk Mills right here in second. Tommy Lee in third.
Whoa, we got a truck that looks like Vernon Markham hard into the inside wall.
Vernon Markham, huh? Oh, let's go back and take a look. First caution of the day.
He went down and hit that hard.
Somebody was into the wall just ahead of him, and it looked William Kirk, I believe it was.
Yeah, he come up behind the captain and slowed up, and somebody behind him hit him and violently sent him down into that inside wall. Rudy. He hit hard.
Kevin Bonner tapped him in the rear right here, sent him in the inside. Wow, did he ever take a lick?
Yep, and that'll do it for Vernon Markham. He's going to put her on the hauler, and he's headed to Bristol, folks.
Yep, no resets. So
nope, that truck's brutalized, Rudy.
All right, Sean Butler continuing to lead. First caution of the day. We're back up here live. Kirk Mills second, Tommy Lee third, Daniel Smallwood fourth, and Christopher Hurlow, our points leader, up to fifth. So,
a lot of trucks faking there to go down pit road. That
yeah.
one's going to come down. We got one buyer. I don't know what he's buying, but he's buying something.
Kevin Bonner, I believe. Yeah, Kevin Bonner leading a bunch of them down.
Bonner might be coming down to fix that damage he just caused, if he got any from getting into the back of Vernon.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame for Vernon. We've seen that happen a lot, Vernon. Come back next week, buddy. We'll see you at Bristol.
Ryan Ayers coming down, too, to see if they can fix that tailgate damage, because, boy, he's got a lot of damage on the back of that truck. I was going to go down here and take a quick look at it. Yay. Well, they beat and banged that thing right back out pretty good. So just them few seconds on pit road's definitely going to help him. Good job. Nice. You definitely got to have that rear spoiler intact around this place.
Yes, sir. You got to have it intact no matter where you go in these things, in these trucks.
Yes, sir. All right,
these
Sean.
things have no downforce to them as is. You take the rear spoiler away.
Sean Butler's still out in the lead. Sure.
That Domino's truck, he's still right there with him, though.
Yeah, it looks like Vernon Markham did load it on the hauler, and he's sending her back to home.
Daniel Smallwood's moved up to the 4th spot, and our points leader, Christopher Hurlow's in 5th. Tommy Lee runs 3rd.
So, pretty much going to be restarting about the way they started the race here with these front 3 up in here. These guys, that's about pretty much the way they started the race. Except Tommy Lee was 2nd instead of 3rd, so he'll now be starting behind Sean Butler instead of beside him.
Rudy, we talked to Matt Burkhart right before the race started, and he said his plan was to get that Ferguson Massey truck, or Massey Ferguson. My apologies. To the front. He's moved up 5 spots already, Rudy.
He's got the numbers on his car are painted pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So thank you, Matt, for throwing that out there for everybody. We appreciate all the thoughts that everybody puts into some of these races. That these guys do paint schemes and stuff like that just for things like this. For Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's pretty cool.
Speaking of new paint schemes, our points leader Christopher Hurlow is sporting a new one tonight, the Home Depot truck.
Yes, he is. All right, well, we hope that's the last of the cautions we see for a while. Maybe everybody will...
I laugh because we both know that's not going to be true.
Well, we hope. We can only hope.
We hope. Maybe we'll get something like last week where we had that big, 40-lap green run. That was awesome.
Yeah. Looks
It was
like
good driving by everybody last week. That was fun.
Did we lose Mike Bining? Mike Bining out of the race. I guess he's gone too, so... All right.
Where he went? He didn't disconnect.
Kevin O'Brien. Okay, here comes Kevin. Coming off pit road now. Okay.
Well, the lights are out, Rudy.
Oh, no, Mike's back in there. He's in there. Wow, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, everybody's back.
Yep. Oh, they doing single file restart, I guess, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir. I'm assuming that's going to be the standard the rest of the year. If they don't run 10 laps from the start or any restart, that there will be single file restarts.
Yep.
But here we go. Pace car's in. They're coming to the flag. Butler leads them down. And we're ready to go back to green flag racing in Kansas in the 9th race of the season of Max Speed Racing.
Actually, this is the 10th race.
My bad. You can tell I've been waiting for a while.
Yep, 2 races left in the season, so...
That's what I meant. I meant the 10th.
Yep.
In my mind, I knew what I was talking about. It just didn't come out right.
Boy, Kirk Mills keeping the pressure right on Sean
Yes,
Butler.
He is. 33 is not going anywhere either, Rudy. Tommy Lee, he's making it tough for both of them. And Daniel Smallwood, he's moved up 3 spots already. He looks like he wants to get to the front. James Lehman's out there blinking like a ghost in Pac-Man, Rudy.
All right, well, you can hear these guys keeping the hammer right down on it. Boy, we see them a little wiggly coming out of turn 2, but that's what you do. And you got to run these things right on the edge to keep up, you know. And that's where the traction is up there on that high side. And you're going to probably see some of these guys use that wall.
Caution,
we got
we
got another one there. Let's go
And
back.
I was just about to tell you, as you were talking, we might have had a pass for the championship right there.
Oh, Matt Burkhart. What happened to Matt here?
Well, I saw just when he come off turn 2 off that last lap, he had gotten real low, but I didn't keep an eye on it. I heard a little chatter over the radio about an apology, and it looked like he kept it going straight.
Yeah, I'm right on him here. Yeah, he just got loose. Oh, man, did he get loose. And it looks like Joshua Morgan gets into him really hard. Oh, and the number 5 gets into him of Thomas Keene. Oh, man. So we got 3 trucks with a lot of damage now.
That's a shame. Matt had been having a good run. He talked about getting to the front. He started 13th and moved up to 8th. And, yeah, I just saw it now. That's a damn shame what happened tonight.
Yes, it is.
Timothy Lewis caught up in that. Timothy Lewis can't buy a break here this year.
No, he can't. He can't.
It's been so bad for Tim, he walked away for a week.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on pit road now. Thomas Keene on pit road. Matt Burkhart. These guys all here trying to see maybe if they can't salvage what's left of the trucks. See, I'm kind of the guy like Kevin O'Brien. A lot of people might laugh because Kevin rides in the back, but I'm that kind of guy. I like to be there at the end. At the end, you better look out, okay? But that first half to 3/4 of the race, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to just ride. You know, I'm not going to race anybody. I'm racing the track. You know, so...
I hear guys say that, Rudy, but it's kind of like, you know, when I talk to a guy that's not a football fan, and it's like, I just don't know that life. When the green flag drops, I just know how to go to the front. I hear what you're saying about being in the back and taking it easy, but I've also found out that hanging in the back can get you into a lot of other people's problems. And that
is true.
Drives me crazier than anything on this game.
That is very true. Very true. I agree with you 100%. Yep.
I don't know how many times over in the Pros League there were a couple people in particular who took me out in I don't know how many different TV races.
Yeah.
Because I was hanging out in the back just trying to stay out of the issues early on, and I wound up getting caught up in their mess. So now I just go to the front. or try to anyway. Matt Burkhart was just issued a NEOL penalty to add fuel to fire.
Yeah, for bringing out the caution. Yep. Well, he probably wasn't far from the back anyhow, was he?
No, he had just come out of the pits and just beat the pace car, actually.
Yeah.
Going a lap down.
Yeah, he is at the back, so he can't go any further back.
Nope.
Joshua Morgan's still sitting on pit road trying to get some of that damage fixed. Boy, that thing was beat to heck, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's going to kill Joshua Morgan's chance at a championship this year.
And Matt Burkhart back in pit road. All right, well, let's get him wound back up again here. Lights should go off on the pace car here, and we'll get him going again.
Yep, lights are out. And once again, 2 more trucks coming out of the pits right before the pace car passes them. Stay on the lead lap. I think Matt Burkhart was one of those 2 trucks.
Yep. And Joshua Morgan, I think, was the other one, maybe. That Sean Butler out here clutching it. Could see some guys here try to push it to the halfway mark on fuel so that we can make it on 1 pit stop, which I don't think that would be an issue anyhow. I think they should be able to make it on 1 pit stop.
Oh yeah.
So only 75 laps. Maybe if it was 90 laps, they might have to stop for two times, or 95 laps maybe.
That's a mile and a half, right?
Yeah, I think he can get about, what, 42 laps? Pace
somewhere
car in.
That area, about 42 to 45, somewhere in there.
Pace car's in.
I'm guessing.
Green,
green flag is out.
Yes. Go, go, go.
Domino's truck, he's looking already. There, he's still looking. You can see him looking down there.
Oh, yeah. Taking that peek every now and then.
There's the 33 taking a peek. And if you look just behind these guys, here comes the points leader. And 88 slid up the track. He's going to open the door with 42. Rudy, we got a new leader. Cam.
Yes, sir. Kirk Mills for the lead. And he does lead that lap.
He cleared him.
Holy smokes. Where did Kirk Mills come from?
Oh, 88 slid up the track, and that's all it took. A little mistake, and it opened the door wide open. Meanwhile, back here, Daniel Smallwood on the bottom. Looks like he got a little loose coming off the wall.
Yeah, William Kirk back up into the mix of things now. Running in the 7th spot. Matthew Breckel in 8th. Matthew was very fast in practice, so don't count him out. I think he's kind of leaving just a little bit of a cushion to see what them guys up in the front are going to do, because if there's a wreck, he's got time to check up and get the heck. Oh, we got whoa. Wow, was that crazy right there.
Yeah, on the wall almost. Goes on, the leader's on the wall. The leader just hit the wall, and it's going to cost him a ton of track space.
Yeah, well, that was Sean Butler that was up into the wall. I did not see it. Let's go back. I want to see what happened.
Caution
here.
is out, Rudy. Wow, guys getting up in the wall here.
There's Sean Butler coming around, and looked like maybe he was going to try.
I think that's going to cost Kirk Mills his night, Rudy. When I got in the wall last week in Charlotte, just a little touch, my truck was damaged pretty good, and he rode the wall there for a couple of seconds.
Yeah. Well.
So I know he's got some heavy damage.
And that's going to put Tommy Lee up in the lead. Christopher Hurlow in 2nd now. But Sean Butler going way back. Wow, he is, I'm showing him back in 13th place now. And maybe it was just he just got into the wall and couldn't get off of it.
Christopher Hurlow putting a stranglehold on the championship right now.
Yes, he is. He wants to clinch that by all means, and well, he's really given it a pretty valiant effort. I got to give him credit for that one.
And old James Lehman, he's snuck up there into 4th place now. He's a part of this fight.
Yep, another good racer. He's come a long ways in this league.
Ryan Ayers back there in the 66 machine. He's back up here.
Yeah, he's got damage on it, which he got most of it fixed up in pits, and the truck actually don't look too bad. We've got a lot of them coming down pit road.
I was just about to say, Kirk Mills, who we know has damage, just faked to come down pit road. He's not going to come get it fixed, Rudy.
Brian Phillips leading this crew down pit road. Thomas Keene, Mike Vining, a few of them on pit road here. Lee Bedsall on pit road.
Yeah, and I'm on board with the Kirk Mills truck, and I can see on the right side that he does have some damage. The hood is sticking up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little.
Well, we're gonna take a look here real quick. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, not bad.
So I bet it's enough to slow him down, though.
Yep. The back end looks good.
It's a shame, man. He was having a hell of a run, and
yep.
You know, the truck just drifts up the track a little bit and get in the wall, and it's all over.
I was going to look at that front corner a little closer. Yeah, it's really not that bad, but it was enough, like you said, it was enough that it knocked the momentum out of him with Tommy Lee and Christopher Hurlow right there. They definitely capitalized on that, so...
He was lucky that the caution came out. He would have probably lost 3 or 4 more spots had the caution not come out.
Yep.
Guys were all over him.
Well, This is a 3rd caution already. Wow.
High pacing.
This is not good, though. Hoping we'd have a cleaner race in this. But, you know, with the 14 incidents, we might see some guys dropping out. They get disqualified after 14 incidents. It looks like Brian Ray is... Brian Ray left. And maybe Matt Burkhart. No, Matt back. Brian Ray may have left the server.
Yes, he did. Brian Ray and Vernon Markham are the only 2 that have left the server. Oh, Mike Vining. No, Mike Vining came back at some point.
Yeah, he's up there. He's in 15th on the lead lap.
We haven't talked about Mike much this year, but I'm sure Mike will be back next season running with us here at MaxSpeed.
Oh, yeah. Been hanging with us a few seasons now. I think about 3 seasons, maybe. And yeah, he kind of hit and miss. He'll run a race or 2, and then you might not see him for a couple of weeks, and then maybe he'll just run 1 race, and then you might not see him for another week. You know, he runs what races he wants to run, and that's cool. We're cool with that. You know, you don't have to run every race.
Rudy, did you happen to get a chance to see that crash in the Formula One race this weekend?
No, I didn't.
They had to red flag the race. It was raining hard anyway. They were probably a good thing they red flagged it. But they were attending to one crash with the tractor, and another car went off track and slammed the tractor.
I did see that. I did see that, yes. Oh, the guy's in a coma?
He was. He's in stable condition, and he's alert now.
Wow, yeah, I seen that, man. That was crazy.
They should have never been racing in that weather. I know they race in the rain, and that's cool and all, but as bad as it was raining, they shouldn't have been out there on the track.
Well, or either that, or at least, you know, kept the caution going until they got one mess cleaned up. I mean, that was all open right there, you know?
They were under the safety car, which means the pace car was even out there. But here we go, Rudy. Let's crank back up, buddy.
Yes, sir. Ready.
go. Tommy Lee takes us in the first corner. He is your leader now after that mishap with the 42 machine. And yes, Kirk Mills is pretty much out of the picture now, Rudy.
Yeah, that's too bad. You know, I know he was wanting to get up there and run with these guys, and did run quite well with them. You know, he's going to have a lot of damage. I don't know if he's is he still on pit road, or I don't know if he's still on pit road or not. But yeah, Christopher Hurlow in second,
I think he is.
And these guys may be going to settle in here. I probably knock on wood. Don't want to bring any bad luck to them. Hopefully they get Lehman into the wall.
Another truck in the back of the wall.
These guys are really pushing it hard right here now.
Yeah, they are.
Lehman's got to be careful. He washes up the hill right in front of William Kirk. Holy smoke. Just about took the nose of that truck right off.
Oh, still getting close down the front stretch going into one.
Lehman's got the line there, and Kirk's down on the load line now. He's going to have to settle back in behind Lehman again. But boy, he better not cut the nose off again like that. Wow, that's not going to make for a happy camper in the Captain Kirk camp.
Oh yeah, no, he was on the radio. He wasn't very happy about it.
So, did you find out what happened to Kirk Mills? Did he leave, or?
He was on pit road. I'm not thinking he came out. Now I see he fell to an unacceptable level. He's 3 laps down. He's out of the fight.
Lehman gets a little tap there by Kirk. Man.
Right up in front of Daniel Smallwood.
Almost, yeah. He's going to have a bunch of... Oh, man. Whew. Man, get a grip on that, James.
Yeah, I think when he got into the wall, it made the truck unstable. It's showing.
Yeah, he's fell back quite a few places now, back to the 6th position, as Ryan Ayers gets by him for 5th. Daniel Smallwood moving into 4th, right on Kirk's tail. But let's get up here to the front. Christopher Hurlow back.
Out, Rudy.
Oh, man. Again? Wow.
Our 4th caution of the evening.
This is unbelievable here. Joshua Morgan going around. Let's go back and take a look. Might have been on his own accord here. I believe it was, because I don't see anybody around him. Might have just been a little squirrely coming out of the turn. He takes it down low into 1 and 2. Looks like he's trying to keep it off of the wall. Hits the wall coming off of 2. And it really unsettles the truck.
Yeah, that truck already had damage from an earlier incident.
Yep. That's a shame. I was really hoping to see Josh run well here today. But unfortunately. Okay, we're back up live. Well, let's get up and see if any of the leaders, yes, leaders all coming down pit road.
Well, Rudy, you know, it's our 4th caution. Who would you like to bring down here and talk to for our first in car of the evening?
I would like to bring Timothy Lewis down here.
Alrighty, I got him. I'll bring him down.
You can go ahead and talk to him.
Hey, Timothy. This is Scott up here in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
How you doing out there tonight, Tim? Welcome back to the league. I know you had a brief hiatus. Welcome back.
All right, thank you.
How's the race going for you tonight?
Oh, it's pretty good. I'm just trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, any kind of particular plan on getting towards the front? You're just going to kind of just ride around and see what happens, or you got a battle plan?
Well, I didn't really know. I kept hitting every one of those cautions, but I could have stayed out there, but I didn't want to get up there in front of the...
You feel like you got anything for him tonight? Does the truck feel like it's fast tonight?
Oh, it's all right. I'm not near as fast as those top 5 or 6 guys, so I'll just try to finish a race is what I'm trying to do tonight.
Well, and as we've seen this season, sometimes it can just pay off to be there at the end and be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I just slid through my pit there and had to back up. Lost some spots there, but that's all right. There's still a long ways to go here.
Well, I hope us talking to you didn't cause that.
No, I done that right before you got on. All by myself.
All right, Tim. Well, we just wanted to bring you down and talk to you for a couple minutes, and we wish you well the rest of the race, buddy. Go get them.
All right, thanks, guys.
Good luck, Tim.
Thanks, Rudy.
All righty.
All right, well, let's see what they got for...
we got a new leader.
Yeah, Thomas Keene up in the front for the first time tonight. Now, he's got some damage on that truck, but not a whole lot. He got tangled up in that one wreck. Sean Butler now in second.
I was just about to say, look who's back in second. Rudy back to the party.
Brian Phillips.
He went to get beer, and he's back.
Brian Phillips in third. Daniel Smallwood fourth. Tommy Lee fifth. William Kirk sixth. Christopher Herlo, our points leader, in seventh. James Lehman eighth. Ryan Ayers ninth. And Stephen Pearson as our top 10.
Oh, with William Kirk being the closest competitor to Herlo and him being in front of Herlo, he's gaining ground as we speak. It might be 1 point, but he is gaining ground.
Yep. And I just wanted to say,
Neither
Mike Binding in 11th and Timothy Lewis in the 12th. So we're waiting for Timothy to get that thing unleashed here tonight.
Chris Fires runs 13th, Matthew Breckel 14th, Lee Bedsall 15th, Kevin O'Brien 16th, Matt Burkhart 17th, Kevin Bonner 18th, and Josh Morgan, the last guy on the track, is running 19th.
Yeah, I don't think he's even on the track. I think he took his truck behind pit road.
That he did. I'm seeing it now. He has pulled it in the garage.
Dang.
Garage door's down, Rudy. You know what that means.
Dang. I was hoping we'd have guys that run a little better than that, but
4 cautions already tonight, Rudy. Lights are out. Hopefully we can get some racing in here. We're 30 in. We got 45 to go.
yeah, get them going here, buddy.
Almost to the halfway point here in the 10th race of the season as our points leader Christopher Herlo tries to clinch a championship. He's running pretty well tonight. His closest competitor William Kirk is right in front of him. So anything can happen as far as the points goes. Our new leader Thomas Kane's going to bring us down to the stripe. We're going back to green flag racing in Kansas.
All right, Sean Butler giving a little bit of room this time not to get right up on the tail of him.
I think Sean's already had enough incidents for the night. He just wants to kind of take it easy here and let things unfold the way he thinks they probably will unfold.
Yes, sir. Who was that coming off a pit road there? I didn't see.
I'm not sure, but they got heavy damage still.
Yeah, I don't know who that was. But, oh well.
Trucks jostling all over the place right now, looking for track position, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Tommy Lee trying to lead this pack around behind them guys. Daniel Smallwood right with them. Brian Phillips up on the high side. Pulling William Kirk along with them. And those two, boy, working together, do get a run on Daniel Smallwood. Daniel going to lose a couple of positions. Trying to fight back on that low line. That's not the place you want to be on that low line.
I was just about to say, it won't be up on the wall either. William Kirk slid way high.
Man, these guys are racing like it's the last lap here.
Yeah, they are. I like it, Rudy. They're tired of pacing. They're racing now.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a big crash.
Oh, man, no.
Pick it up.
That was Ryan Ayers. I know I've seen into that.
No caution.
But no caution. Wow.
Truck sustaining damage and no caution.
Wow.
61 is all beat up in the rear now. Some trucks coming down pit road.
Ryan Ayers coming down, and James Lehman coming down.
And here's the pass for the championship, Rudy, if he can get it done. Herlo's looking. Oh, Kirk might have brushed the wall there. I'm not sure. Herlo's trying to get around him. Knowing that that's his closest competitor.
Oh, no. Sean Butler. That's going to...
Three of them, Captain. Oh!
That's going to... Boy, that's going to leave a mark right there.
Man.
But I'm not really too sure here. I'm watching on the replay here. I don't know if Sean got, I guess, I'm just going to guess here.
Rudy,
and say,
if there were ever a lucky dog, it's the number 87 in that moment right there. That was a championship moment right there, Rudy.
oh boy, was there a bunch of netcode in that.
Wow.
There was, looking at it here, okay, Sean Butler down on his hit. Looked like Thomas Keene might have come down just a touch, but there was some serious netcode right there too. So they were probably about a foot apart. And Thomas just trying to come down, you know, to stay off of that wall, but Sean Butler held his line. So I really don't see the fault of... I wouldn't say it was anybody's fault. I think it was more just a racing thing. But yeah, William Kirk into it. Oh my, we got a bunch of guys into it here. Daniel Smallwood slips through.
Well, Rudy, I got another guy that slipped through in here with us right now. Christopher Hurlow, our points leader. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Wow. That's all I can say about that.
How did you manage?
That was,
how did you manage that, man? That was insane.
I think we were just in the right place at the right time, and luck was on our side that time.
And, well, I know tempers are probably flaring down there because of that, but, you know, I went back and looked at it a couple times, Christopher, and I seen a lot of netcode there. Sean never wavered off of his line. If anything, Thomas Keene may have come down just a hair, but there was so much netcode in between them that I really wouldn't say it was anybody's fault.
Yeah, it just looked like one of them racing deals. I'm not really sure, though. I wasn't close enough to really figure out what happened there, but we're just glad that we got by it.
Yeah. Well, now we got you in the booth with us. We know you're probably, maybe, I know we're asking a racer, but are you going to try to win tonight, or are you going to just try to finish in a good spot to clinch that points and finish wherever you can finish and go looking forward to next week?
Well, if we have an opportunity and we're in position to win this race, we're sure going to try. But if we're not in that position, we're going to play it smart and just try to keep the truck clean until the end of the race there.
That's probably a good plan because, honestly, Chris, I think that was the championship moment right there.
Yep. I think so, too.
I think as long as you keep it out of trouble for the rest of this race and these last couple races and get a quality finish, you're the champion already. You just took out your closest competitor right there. Well, you didn't, but they took out your closest competitor right there, and you're still in the fight, so with a chance to increase your lead.
Yep, William Kirk's pretty much out of, well, I guess he is out of the race, so I think he blew his motor.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping to do, is just to gain a little bit more points tonight.
Yeah, we've lost Ryan Ayers, Stephen Pearson, William Kirk, and Tommy Lee all out of the race.
Oh, wow.
So
a lot of contenders just went down right there, Chris.
Yep.
Well, still got Butler up here, so see if we can get around him.
Well, we'll let you get back to it. Thanks for letting us get a word in with you after that crazy melee.
All right, thanks, guys.
Wow, Rudy.
I don't know how he managed to get through there. I didn't see it, but
well, he was in a good place. It's just it's crazy how that can all unfold like that. William Kirk had nowhere to go. It just all happened in front of him, and there goes the championship.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's probably not one to want to give an interview right now.
No, and you know that could be good for Daniel Smallwood if he can stay in it to get himself back up into the chase after having a bad week. What was that, 2 weeks ago? And knocked him clear down to like 5th in the points. So this could be good for him if he can pick up a few more points here and get back up into the hunt, at least for second, you know, and be up there at least to get a championship or a trophy, not the champion, but to get a trophy.
Well, Rudy, lights on the pace car are out. They're ready to go racing. Get us cranked back up here at Kansas, pal.
Okay, we'll do. Pace car's in. Butler brings him to the line, waiting on the green flag. Green, green, green.
Oh, man. Somebody in the back. That's got to be a black flag.
Lehman passed him, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably did get a black flag.
He didn't even slow down. He just kept it hammered down.
Well, if he got a black flag, he'll probably wind up having to serve it. He is 4 laps down, so it really ain't going to hurt him a whole bunch. But, well, we're looking at 10 trucks still on the lead lap. Kevin Bonner, the last one on the lead lap, now making a move on Mike Vining. Good pass. Now coming up on the inside of Matthew Breckel as Kevin O'Brien moves into 6th place. Boy, Kevin has really been doing good lately here. Man.
Oh, wow, Rudy. This has become a 2-truck fight.
Yeah, them 2 up front definitely pulling away from the rest of the field.
Yeah, they've driven away from everybody else.
Yep.
But as we were telling Timothy Lewis just a few minutes ago, anything can happen with these 2 guys, and then that whole pack back there could be racing for the win.
Yes, sir. We've seen it, so
it just happened.
Yep.
It can happen again. I don't want to jinx the points leader here,
No.
Sean, but they've been in the wall all night. Anything can happen.
Yeah, Sean's been up in the wall there a little bit too, so he knows what it. And it was all on his own accord. It wasn't anybody forced him up there or anything. So I think we're seeing him. He's trying to keep that thing a little more off of the wall now, if you notice. He's trying to give himself a little bit of a cushion there between him and the wall, not get into that wall, because if he does, that could make the difference between him winning this or not.
Yeah, well, I can see Christopher Hurlow doing exactly what he said he was going to do. He's just kind of riding back there. He's not pushing the issue.
Yep. And that's what he needs to do, you know. Yeah, okay, if you want to race it up for the last couple of laps, do it. But right now, he needs to get some of these laps down to where he can be there, that he can afford to take that chance on maybe the last lap to make a last lap pass. And for a chance to win. And if he doesn't, he's still sitting good in 2nd place. And he's got the points locked up, you know, with Kirk out of it now. So, and I know, I've seen this so many times in a lot of different leagues. You know, we've watched the guy that he's got the championship sewed up. All you got to do is start and park, and you tell him, you know, take it easy out there. And what's he do? He goes out and he wins.
Well, Rudy, the guy that started dead last has moved up to 3rd place. Kevin O'Brien in the 84 machine.
I know, he's coming on, isn't he?
Timothy Lewis running 4th right behind him. You know, Tim, I kind of picked on him a little bit earlier this year. There you go, buddy, up there running 4 in the number 4.
That's right.
Good job, Tim.
Yes, sir.
Kevin Bonner runs 5th, Brian Phillips 6th, Chris Fyers 7th, Mike Vining 8th, Matthew Breckel 9th, and Daniel Smallwood rounds out your top 10.
Well, if Timothy can keep that thing, you know, he's out there with Kevin O'Brien, nobody behind him right immediately, and now it's just up to him to drive that thing clean and bring it home here, possibly get a good 4th place finish out of it, or better. Coming up to take lap 46 this time by, so we got 30 more to go, folks.
And William Kirk is putting her on the hauler, and we'll see the captain next week at Bristol.
Man, we've lost quite a few guys tonight. I was going to take a look here while these guys are running around.
I can tell you no one's leaving the track with more hollower feelings right now than William Kirk will.
Yeah, definitely.
That's got to be a hollow feeling.
Vernon Margam, Brian Ray, Kirk Mills, Joshua Morgan, Ryan Ayers, Stephen Pearson, William Kirk, Tommy Lee, and Thomas Keene all out of the race. Well, that's a lot of guys. 9 people have, man, well, you know, as we always say, the less trucks are out there, the better the racing will get, and I think we're seeing it right now with only 13 drivers out here. We're seeing some pretty good racing.
We may be done with caution flags. We might get one more.
Kevin Bonner in 5th, Ryan Phillips 6th, Chris Fyers in 7th.
Sean Butler is starting to become that dot in the windshield.
Yes,
Far
sir.
away.
He's out there a second ahead of Christopher Hurlow. Yep, looking pretty good there.
The best battle on the tracks for third place, Rudy, is Tim Lewis is coming up.
Yep, he's starting to reel in Kevin O'Brien. Those two race around each other a lot, so you're going to see some good respect out of those two. Those two, they know how to respect each other. Kevin, he used to be our one of our lead admins here. Timothy Lewis on the inside.
There you go.
Yes,
He
sir.
slid up just a little bit. Open the door for Timothy Lewis. He's going to pounce.
I don't blame him. Coming out of turn 4 here, though, coming to the line. Looks like Timothy is going to, I believe, no. Kevin still beat him to the line. Wow. They're still side by side, though.
And high lines allowing him to hold his momentum, and he's in a wall. Oh, and
there it is. Just a little too hard coming off the turn.
Timothy Lewis reacting, almost went sideways. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. He didn't know what was going to happen there. He didn't know if Kevin was going to come down and plow into the side of him or what. But
there's heavy damage on the right front of the O'Brien machine now.
Yes, sir. I can see it.
Heavy damage. You can see the right front wheel now. So.
As he goes back to the 4th place. Started 26th today, and here he is running 4th. Well, tell me riding in the back for part of that race didn't help him out. All right, Mike Binding in 7th. Chris Fires now back to 8th and under fire by Matthew Breckle. Matthew trying to get a run on him coming to the line here. Matthew's got him, it looks like. Easily taking over that position from Chris Fires. Dang, that was good. Yeah. Daniel Smallwood back here with a lot of damage on that truck. Kind of disappointing day, but if he can stay in it, he should pick up some points. Not on our leader, but maybe pick up a few positions to get him closer to the final 2 races going in next week at Bristol and Daytona.
We got a side-by-side battle for 5th place, Rudy. The 61 of Brian Phillips and the 088 of Kevin Bonner. Bonner holds his spot, holds him off. Phillips was supposed to get in the pass, but couldn't get it done, and Bonner holds him off for 5th place.
Yeah, Kevin joined our league last season. Their first race out of the gate, he won, and we thought, oh boy, you know. And well, he's kind of
got a ringer on your hand.
Yeah, that's what we thought. Well, he's kind of been away for a little while now, and he's back. I think he was having, I don't know, he had some personal things, I guess, to take care of. And but he's back now, and good to see Kevin back in here racing with us. Matthew Breckle, man, up to 8th. This is good for him. Now it looks like he's starting to reel in Mike Binding. Oh, and Binding into the wall, coming out of turn 4, and that's just what Matthew Breckle needed. Gets a run and gets by Mike Binding.
Well, speaking of some reeling in, Rudy, it looks like Christopher Hurlow is beginning to reel in our leader, Sean Butler, a little bit.
Yes, he is.
A little fishing out there through the lure and reeling him in real slowly.
Here we are, 20 to go.
Now's the time to go if you're going to go, if you're Hurlow. He's got no threat, Rudy. I don't see why not push it now and go for the win. You're right there. And there's no threat behind you. You know, as long as you don't overdrive the truck, you're fine.
Yep. Yeah, Timothy Lewis back here, 9.7 seconds behind Sean Butler. So, yeah, just he's out there clean sailing right now. So, yeah, I'm with you on that. Just riding 6/10 behind him. Maybe just kind of wait until you get down to about under 10 to go and then make his move. But we'll see. Kevin O'Brien back here in 4th.
You know, the closer he gets, the more pressure that Butler's going to start feeling in the truck, and that could cause a mistake, and that's all it takes.
Yes, sir.
And we've seen Sean make a mistake in this race when he was leading earlier.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Could we see it again? Could shaky leg kick in, Rudy, and cost Sean Butler this race?
Shaky leg.
That's right, shaky leg. Everybody out there in iRacing knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That starts and you're like, oh my God, come on, really, right now?
Well,
And then you start thinking about it and it makes it worse. And it's like, oh my God, I'm going to crash.
well, I'll tell you what, you know this as well as I do, Scott. Sean Butler is no freaking danger. He's no stranger to victory lane. He's been in victory lane more than I can count.
And his lead's dwindling. It's down to 4/10 now. It was almost a second, and it's 4/10, Rudy.
But Christopher can get up there to him. But getting by him's another thing now.
That's true.
He's got to, Sean's pretty tough customer. And them two,
oh, definitely.
they don't want to get tangled up together. That's both of their goals. Neither one of them wants to wreck and finish a race, way back in the field.
And especially Christopher Hurlow.
Yeah, he can't afford it right now.
He would still finish ahead of his closest competitor, but it would cost him.
Yeah, and actually, if you think about it, the most he could probably lose right now would be about 12 points. Because Christopher, he still has not led a lap here yet today. So he hasn't got that point for leading a lap.
Brian Phillips becomes the closest competitor still in the race now. He's 45 points back coming in, so.
Christopher Hurlow down under 0.6 of a second, hanging right there.
Sean's pushed it back up, another couple tenths there.
Timothy Lewis, man, look at this. 3rd place for him, and you know what? I'm going to say this. Knock on wood. It's about darn time.
Yeah, he's been through a lot this season. It's good to see.
Man.
Persistence pays off.
Brian Phillips now passing up Kevin O'Brien for 4th. Well, that damage is starting to show on Kevin O'Brien's truck. Might be falling off just a touch. He's still running some good laps, though. Kevin Bonner in 6th and Matthew Breckel on his tail yet. Go back here and check on right now. Last one last one out there on the track is 12th place, James Lehman, with a lot of damage on that Pizza Hut machine. Lee Bedsall in 11th. Boy, with a mangled up truck that thing is. Holy moly. Have you looked at that lately?
There's some trucks out there that are beat up. I haven't seen his. Let me see if I can find him real quick.
That thing is like a pretzel. I think the only straight piece of metal on it's the hood or the roof.
Yeah, he's definitely that truck's definitely seen better days, that's for sure.
Man, that thing's mangled up. But he's still out there running and running good in 11th. He's trying to chase down Daniel Smallwood, but I don't know. Let me see how far they are apart. And Daniel's 15 seconds ahead of Lee on the track right now, so it's quite a bit of ground to make up. But he is gaining just a little. He's got it down to 14 and a half seconds.
Caution is out, Rudy. Oh. Caution is out, our 6th of the evening. And that's going to make things interesting.
Kevin Bonner going around. It looks like everybody's staying off of him, too.
You think anybody will pit, Rudy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
Well,
there's really only two real contenders. I mean, do you think either one of these guys will pit? And I'd bet the guys behind him pit for sure. But do either one of these guys pit? Take the chance.
Boy, Kevin Bonner just come out of the turn and got loose right there. Boy, Matthew Breckel did a great job of keeping it off him. Kevin's not. I don't see he didn't hit nothing, so he's not going to have any damage. Good deal. Back up here running.
I'll be honest, Rudy. I don't see these top two guys pitting here. They might, just because they know everybody else behind them's going to pit.
Well, it's all going to be up to Sean Butler. Pressure's on him.
If I was Timothy Lewis back, I would pit either way. But one of these top two guys, I've definitely, whatever the leader does, I'd do what he did. And they're coming down.
Yes, sir.
They want 4 fresh ones, please. Or in this case, it'll probably be 2 fresh ones.
Well, I think, if it was me, I would take 2 tires and be out of there.
That's what I think they're going to do.
Yep, 2 tires for Sean.
Herlo took 4. Wow.
Yep. Well, that could be good, though.
Yeah, Sean could be a sitting duck. Wow.
Matthew Breckel staying out.
I was going to say, in case you missed it, Rudy, Matt Breckel stayed out. He's the new leader.
Yeah, he does get that point for leading a lap.
Yeah, we've seen this before where guys here at the end try to stay out on old tires and spin them on restarts and cause havoc. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope he goes in and gets some tires. Because that could really, mess things up on the restart. He's got heavy damage on that truck.
Yeah, pretty good, yep.
Rear spoiler's all beat up. The rest of it looks all right, but the rear spoiler's definitely going a lot of different directions.
He's staying out.
And he is.
Wow.
Interesting. Oh, now the right front's beat. The right rear looks like it's beat. Yep, that truck's seen better days. But he's your leader, folks.
Well, Sean Butler and Christopher Herlo are probably going, oh no, Well, now this could be a game changer here for Christopher Herlo. He's going to be starting behind Matthew Breckel. Now, Matthew's probably not going to be as fast.
Yeah, this is going to be double file restart, Rudy.
Yeah, it should be.
Double file, shake him up, last 5 lap restart.
Yep.
Anything can happen. Throw the dice against the wall, you got the same kind of chance in this race. You're either coming up craps or not craps, right, Rudy?
Great. That looks like Kevin Bonner has taken his car behind pit road. So we're down to 11 vehicles left in the race.
Out of 26.
And is that what we had?
You would think that's what they would say
22.
Come next week at Bristol.
22.
Instead, it's at Kansas.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering what Bristol's going to bring next
I was
week.
just about to say that. How brutal is Bristol going to be?
It's going to be about 1 or 2 cars finish a race.
We're going to get maybe a 5-lap green flag run if we're lucky here and there. 100 laps.
Well, this is caution number 6. And we're
We
going to
average
have
about 7.5. I think our average went down just a teeny bit after last week. We'll call it 7.5.
We're going to have a 5-lap shootout here to the end.
I like it. With the leaders dictating on the restart the outside, which I don't blame him. The outside's showing the momentum. So.
Yeah, and it might be a chance for him to stay out of these guys' way and let them.
Very true.
Let Sean and Christopher duke it out.
Well, we might as well give them a quick rundown. We got Matthew Breckel leading us. Sean Butler is in second. Christopher Herlo third. Timothy Lewis runs fourth. Brian Phillips fifth. Kevin O'Brien sixth. Mike Vining seventh. Chris Fires eighth. And Daniel Smallwood runs ninth.
All right, get them going here, buddy. This should
All
be
right, Rudy.
should be the last one that they get, I believe. But
Yeah, they
hopefully.
will. It'll finish under caution if there are any more. Here we go, folks. The 10th race is going to conclude. Will Christopher Herlo survive it and be basically your points champion?
Sean Butler gets a great start. Takes it way down below the white line.
And look at Timothy Lewis.
Wow, sticking his nose in there, going 3 wide. Gets by Matthew.
These Breckles stayed out of everyone's way, but here we go. The race is on, Rudy.
Wow, that was crazy. And here comes Herlo.
Yes, looking for the lead.
But we know what, there's not a whole lot of bite right down there.
Side by side at the line.
But remember, he took 4 tires and Sean only took 2.
Yes, sir. And it's showing right now as he's sticking that bottom line. Here he comes. Oh, he had to get out of it a little bit.
Yeah, and that's just right now the way.
Timothy Lewis.
Wow, look at this.
Look at Timothy Lewis, folks.
Wow. And he just drives on by him.
He cleared it.
Holy moly, Timothy.
Herlo's coming back, looks low.
Wow.
Oh, Sean Butler's driving away.
Yeah,
he's loving seeing this.
Oh yeah, coming to the line, going to be 2 to go here, folks. And look at Herlo pushing Lewis down the front, down that backstretch.
Butler went a little high there.
Oh, and Herlo down on the inside. Down on the inside of Lewis, and it looks like he's going to take that place back away from Timothy.
Yes, he did.
But I'm telling you what, Timothy's got nothing to be ashamed of, man. What a battle he's putting on right here for second place.
I don't think he's done yet, Rudy. I don't think he's done.
No, he's taking a peek right there like he may come back.
But this battle has allowed Brian Phillips to catch up a little bit.
Timothy down low again, but that's not the line that you want to have here.
We got 1 to go, Rudy. Sean Butler, one more time.
Yes, sir. Well, watch that battle for second, because, man, it's heating up there.
Herlo's cleared him now.
I'm going to get up here on our leader.
Herlo's got a big run here. Oh, and he almost lost it.
Man, he's pushing it just a tick too hard.
Here comes Timothy Lewis on the inside. He's going to steal second away from the points leader.
Yeah, coming to the line. Okay, here we go. Sean Butler coming home second. Timothy Lewis got it?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
646 to a 655 of the points leader, Christopher Herlo.
Holy smokes. I don't believe this.
And a great job to Sean Butler, tonight's winner here at Kansas.
Yes, great job for him. Well, we kind of figured he was going to be a voice to be reckoned with out here tonight for sure. Coming back off of last week there with that got that bumper hook last week, and just, man, that was just terrible what happened to him. We hate that, you know. But great run here tonight for Sean, and let's see if we can't get him down here. Let's see if I can grab him.
There you go, Rudy.
Hey, Sean.
What up, Rudy?
Congratulations, buddy. Man, 2-tire change on that last call. Was that a good choice? I obviously it was, but I'm saying, did you think now that maybe you wish you would have taken 4?
Yeah, once I came out and saw everyone took 4, I was a little scared, but having the 4 and the 87 back there racing each other, I think that's the reason why I got the win. They were racing real hard for second, and I wish I could have seen that a little bit better, but that was crazy. I think that's the reason why I won.
Well, yeah, that was a great show. We were watching that, not watching you, because you were stinking up the show out there. We don't give you no camera time. But we were on that until coming down the backstretch, and then I swung the camera up on you. But great win coming off of last week with that bumper hook at Charlotte. That was so upsetting, Sean. I know you were upset because I talked to you about it. But you come home here with a victory tonight. How's that feel?
Oh, it's awesome. That's what I show up here for. I'm not racing points. I'm here to try to win races. And last week was a little frustrating, but it's just one of those iRacing things that happens. Unfortunately, first time it's ever happened to me. So I thought I messed up, but then once I went back and watched it, I saw what happened. But sometimes things go your way, and sometimes things they don't. So tonight went my way. The 4 and 87 raced real hard for second, and let me get away from them. So it was just an awesome job there at the end.
Yes, it was. My hat's off to all you guys, man. You did a killer job out there tonight. A lot of cautions at first. And then we had that nice long green flag run, and boy, that really let you and Christopher check out on the field. And once you guys got out there, I think Christopher, which we'll talk to him in a minute, I think he just kind of was content riding right there. He stayed within less than a second behind you, and but great racing by you guys out there. You guys showed a lot of respect to each other, and that's what it's all about. That's so cool. But anyhow, congratulations, Sean, on your victory here tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
Of course, you guys up there in the booth, the guys trying to sit out here and be admins. I know they got a lot of work to do. It's hard sometimes when you get all these cautions. You try to keep it. Try to make the best racing you can by having let's go single file and stuff. I hate going single file, but I understand why we're doing it. But hats off to the admins trying to give us the best racing we can out here, of course. And then good job by all the guys out there up front. We had a great time. I think me and Hurlo were taking it a little easy. We're trying to stay away from the wall. Both of us getting the wall earlier in the race there, and we didn't want to do it again. I think that's why you saw him kind of just cruising behind me there. So just awesome job by him and Tim Lewis. Just great finish there.
Absolutely. All right, Sean, thanks for talking with us, buddy. Good job and congratulations.
Thanks, Rick.
Timothy Lewis, number 4. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
I feel like we just did this, Tim. Good job, buddy. You came home second tonight, man. How's that feel? Started 14th, second place. You got to feel great.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. We had that long green, and I had plenty of fuel and was pulling away from people, and I was running third. I thought, man, I don't want to see a caution, but it worked out. I picked up another spot. I didn't know what kind of tires Sean was on. I took 4 tires and no gas there. It was pretty fast, and I could have run a little bit harder, but I just didn't want to take a chance. I'd had a lot of bad luck and been in bad spots, so I didn't want to take a chance of taking Sean out or anybody else. So I just raced as hard as I could, but still never did slide a bit those last few laps.
Tell me about those last 3 laps, because up here in the booth, man, it was quite a show.
Dude, I'm shaking. I was just sitting there saying, I can't believe I'm running with Sean Butler, and so that was just never been able to do that. Which I know it's just circumstances of how the race played out, but I don't think I had an incident. That was my plan, to try to keep my nose clean and try to be there at least finish all the laps. But I had a blast. It was fun. Got 3 wide there on the restart, and I thought, oh man, we're not supposed to be doing this, but it worked out.
Hey, that's racing sometimes. You just got to sticker in there and keep your foot to the floor, right? That's what you did, too. Well, good job, man. You got anybody you want to thank tonight?
I just thank you guys for putting this on. It's a lot of work.
Thanks, you, Tim. Great job out there, Timothy. Man, I'm telling you what, that was freaking mind-blowing, buddy. You had me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, those last 4 laps or so, we ought to be able to make a little highlight reel or something out of it.
I think, you know what, that's a plan. I'm going to do that.
That was good stuff. Good racing there at the end. And good job of, both of you and Chris there bringing them home there for second, third, not getting into each other and providing that excitement. Chris had a lot on the line there with all that going on.
Yeah, I sure didn't want to take anybody out. Like I say, I usually don't run up there, but it was fun.
Wow.
Well, good luck next week, buddy, and good job tonight.
All right, thanks, guys.
Rudy.
All right, Christopher Hurlow, you got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, I got you.
Holy smokes, brother! What a show you guys put on to that trio up in the front. Was just amazing. You guys had some company working, trying to reel you in. Brian Phillips back there a little ways, but Timothy Lewis keeping the pressure on you, Christopher. What was your plan on that? Because were you just kind of like, staying clear, or what was you doing? Or was you just driving your heart out?
I was driving pretty hard trying to get to Butler, but Timothy made it stick on the bottom. I don't know how he did it. He did a great job there. Didn't get into me. Just try to give him enough, as much room as possible. That way we can both finish the race cleanly. And that's what we did, and it was fun. It was definitely fun battling him.
Well, I'm sure this is going to really lock you up into the points pretty much. William Kirk
pretty much clinches it.
Yeah, William Kirk getting taken out there. He got involved in that wreck, and I think it blew his motor or something. But he's finishing way back there, and he was your closest contender. And he was, what'd you say, about 30 points back, Scott?
25 back coming in.
Yeah. So this is pretty much going to probably almost clinch the championship for you. But you still got 2 races left, and a lot can happen in there. What's your plans for next week going into Bristol?
Same plan as what we did this week. Just try to show everybody respect and give everybody room. Run hard, but try to stay clean at the same time.
Well, that's a good plan to have. Bristol, you got to watch out for that 14 incident disqualification. So you definitely want to keep an eye on that. But I don't think we did have anybody in there that got disqualified for that tonight. I don't know. I'm not sure, but
I didn't see any disqualifications tonight.
So, well, great race out there, Christopher. Congratulations, coming home third and possibly clinching that title here for the trophy for the season championship. So, pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely happy about that. Sucks that Kurt got involved in a wreck that wasn't of his doing, but this racing sometimes it's just how it goes. We've had bad luck throughout the season, a couple races in a row, so I hate that happened to him, but I'm just glad we were able to stretch out the points lead a little bit right there and race it out with the 4. And Sean did an awesome job staying 2 inches off the wall the entire race. I don't know how he didn't do it. I about wrecked every time I was trying to get up that close to the wall, so I was trying to take it easy because I about spun out a couple times, and I was just really conservative there at the end.
All right, well, anybody you want to give a shout out to, Christopher?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to you and Scott up there in the booth. You guys do a great job every week putting on the broadcast. Definitely like to go back and watch the races, and like to say congratulations to Sean Butler. You ran a fantastic race, and Timothy Lewis with a 2nd place finish. Pretty awesome there. I'd like to say hello to my wife and my mom and my dad. They always tune in and watch every week, so say hello to them, and just hopefully go next week and get another top 5 finish.
All right. Thanks for talking with us, Christopher. Good job out there tonight.
Good job, Chris.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, taking a look here real quick, Sean Butler did lead the most laps with 52 laps. Our points leader didn't lead any, so he does not get any bonus points, but I don't really think he needs them.
I was just about to say that. I don't think he's going to need them, Rudy.
Nope, it's not going to matter, I don't think.
As long as you show up next week, Chris, and get the car off the hauler, I think you'll be just fine.
Yep. Just unload it and run.
That's it, man. As long as you just go out there and turn some laps and stay out of the crap and finish somewhere like 10th or better or wherever, you're champion next week.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right, let's go down through the results here. Butler coming home, our winner here tonight after 6 cautions. We had 6 different lead changes up front. Timothy Lewis with a close finish, and I am going to do that. I am going to go back and make a little clip of that, and I'll post it on the Facebook page of because I want to see that battle. That was just amazing to watch you two battling like that.
I went back and watched his onboard of those last few laps, and that was pretty cool to watch.
Yep.
And to watch the onboard coming to the line, you have to see that and see how close it was. I don't know how he got it, but he got it. Because it looked like Chris was ahead when you looked from the onboard.
Christopher Herlow finishing third. Pretty much, I think, probably clinching the title. I'll have to look at it here once we get the points done. Brian Phillips in fourth, Chris Fires in fifth, Matthew Breckel sixth, Daniel Smallwood seventh, Mike Bining eighth, Kevin O'Brien ninth, and Lee Bedsall your top 10. Scott?
James Lehman comes home 11th, Kevin Bonner comes home 12th, Matt Burkhart 13th, Thomas King 14th, Tommy Lee 15th, William Kirk the captain. Tough break, man. It's been a great year, and to see that happen late in the race, that's pretty bad. But good season, William. He finishes 16th. Stephen Pearson 17th, Ryan Ayers 18th, Joshua Morgan 19th, Kirk Mills 20th, Brian Wade 21st, and last Vernon Markham. Rudy.
All right. Well, again, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Sean Butler. And that'll wrap it up for us here at MaxSpeedTV for tonight. Catch us tomorrow night for the Mod Zoo League, Mach Speed Racing. And we will see you then. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next week in old Rocky Top. Have a good night, folks.